Thank you. First of all, it's a great pleasure to be here. We have had interesting discussion today about religions and conflicts, and I will start by saying that we must be careful not to give religion a too heavy responsibility for conflicts in the world, because conflicts are mostly over power, ideology, and resources. But secondly, I will say that religion is often distorted and misused to stir up conflicts, which in turn provides wars. So therefore, religion can be a dimension in conflicts and wars, as we have seen it in the Northern Ireland, in the Middle East, in the Balkans, in Sudan and other African countries. But few, if any, religions have these aggressive characteristics in their holy scriptures. It's man-made. It's man-made. But religion has always to be interpreted by someone. So we should work against such negative interpretations by enhancing our efforts to promote understanding between people belonging to different religions and cultures. Today we are witnessing an increased polarization between the Islamic world and the Western world. And the lack of understanding, and hence frequent humiliations inflicted upon Muslim communities by the West, have consequently resulted in deep resentment and misgivings as to the way world politics functions. And this is also stated in the high-level group report of the Alliance of Civilizations, when they say, Muslim communities share a sense of discrimination, humiliation, or marginalization against them based on ethnic, religious, or other identity markers. It's so much misunderstanding between the Western world and the Islamic world. There are so many stereotypes, and we must work against it. And therefore, I also appreciate very much the special cooperation we have in a project of 2 years with, between the Mohammed Khatami, the former president of Iran's Foundation of Dialogue Among Civilizations, and the Oslo Center for Peace and Human Rights, which I founded and I'm the president for. I'll be brief. Let me just say that there have been many conflicts between Muslims and Christians throughout history. But it's also important to remember that there is a history of cooperation between the religions and believers of both religions. And also now, in the days, we have seen it, for instance, in Sierra Leone and in South Africa and the overthrow of apartheid and so on. I will just end up by saying that I have learned a lesson of special two important factors in the interreligious dialogue. One, we must try to identify and focus more on common values, which we have in the main religions, and use these as a platform for mobilizing for reconciliation. And at least we have human dignity as a common value. We have idea of peace as a common value. We have the idea of justice as a common value. We have respect for the sacred, despite it's different for us what is sacred, as a common value. Let us use these values. And secondly, it's important that we also learn to live with our differences, because they are obvious. It's not the goal to agree on everything, but to respect and to understand and to live with, yes, even to celebrate our differences. That is important. Let me end up by saying that by doing this, I truly believe that religion, instead of being a source of conflict, can be a source of reconciliation, and religion can be a part of the solution. Thank you.